If the question were to be posed, can you improve your Chinese by chatting with random strangers on dating apps? The answer is yes. It's certainly much easier to practice and improve your Chinese than to actually find love or friendship. And you will find yourself in many bizarre and hilarious situations, including dealing with like scam artists, people trying to sell you things, people trying to involve you in buying and selling stock options or something like that. You will deal with catfish. In English, the term catfish means people who have a fake profile or using fake pictures one way or another. And you'll deal with people like this who just get furious at you and start swearing at you and denouncing you and telling you you're a terrible person, which can be very educational in its way also, because, you know, what you learn from textbooks in Chinese will never be, you know, the Chinese language as it's spoken in these situations. The caveats here are, yes, you need to be able to type Chinese rapidly enough to keep up a conversation from moment to moment. I mean, you only have a few split seconds to type something before someone else is going to type back or get frustrated with you and quit. And to type Chinese rapidly is not the same thing as to speak the language fluently. And of course, there may be errors here on my part, what I was typing, because I was writing this really quickly. So it challenges you to use Chinese without a dictionary or with only very minimal rapid ability to check something, look up some word you can't quite remember in a dictionary. And yeah, I guess you've got to be good looking enough or interesting enough to motivate strangers to talk to you on the internet. I don't know. If you take the time to really look up each word that you don't know that the other person is using, you're going to find a lot of interesting surprises, including in this case, you know, swear words. So Google Translate renders this as, don't think of others with your villain's heart. But the term used isn't really villain. Xiaoren. This term goes all the way back to the ancient Analects of Confucius. So it is a term with, literary pretensions dripping from it. But sure, I give her credit. That's a great literary turn of phrase. Here you can tell she's already, I think, completely furious with me, where she says at the top, she says, good luck. And you see, I didn't know Chinese people used good luck this way. But I take it when she says good luck, she means like, get the hell out of here. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. So I think she's already furious with me. I'm just kind of explaining myself like, look, you know, there were a lot of fake profiles, and you say that you live here in Canada, but none of your photographs look like someone who's in Canada. So, you know, in your profile pictures, they basically do look pretty fake. They look like posed model shots that are fake. So I raised some obvious questions with that, but she is not having it. She throws an impressive series of insults and reproaches at me, including she repeatedly tells me that she is ashamed that I can speak the Chinese language. I am ashamed that you can speak Chinese, she says. She says that I'm a brain-damaged moron. She says I'm really sick. So, hey, look, if you take the time to really write out the vocabulary that someone throws at you in this situation, whether those be insults or flattery, if you take the time to write this out longhand and look up in the dictionary, maybe both the word choice and the sentence structure, you could stand to learn a lot from this. But none of these people are going to act like your Chinese teacher. None of them are going to explain to you what they're saying or why. So it kind of does put a huge burden of research and investigation on you. And probably you could be spending your time better talking to almost anyone else or reading almost anything else in Chinese. That's going to provide you with the vocabulary you really need. But hey, I wouldn't have access to that more informal side of the language except through occasional glimpses provided by dating apps like Tinder.